In the Italian town of Messina, the wealthy and kindly Renato prepares to welcome home some soldier friends who are returning from a battle. These friends include Don Pedro of Aragon, a highly respected nobleman, a brave young soldier named Claudio, who has won much honor in the fighting, Benedict, a courageous and honorable warrior of Don Pedro.
I read from this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon will come this night.
I already delivered him the letter, and he was very happy about it. He cried in great measure.
I pray to God that Senior Benedict of Padua return from the war.
He has returned and has been feeling better. He has done great service, my lady, in these wars.
That's a very natural display of affection. There's no face more sincere than one washing tears, and it's definitely better to cry because you're happy than laugh because you're sad.
A good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man to a man, filled with honorable virtues.
Don't get the wrong idea, messenger. He and my niece are little war themselves. You never met, but exchange of wits is still there.
Ha! Then he can go against my wits.
Please, forgive my cousin.
Don Pedro is here.
Greetings, Signor Leonato. I'm sorry if I caused trouble inside your house.
Your presence will never be troubled, Don Pedro.
You have it all, Benedict. Truly the Lady Father herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
I wonder if you're still talking, Senior Benedict.
What, my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Courtesy itself must convert to disdain. If you come in her presence,
But it is certain I am love of all ladies, only you excepted.
a dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled with a pernicious suitor.
Keep your fantasy to yourself, woman, so that men and others should escape a predestined scratch face.
Scratching could not make it worse. If it was a face like yours.
Well, you're a rare pirate teacher.
A bird of my tongue is far better than a beast of yours.
My horse same speed of your tongue in the face.
You always stand with a jade strip. I know that ever since I met you.
That is the sum of all, Leonato. Signor Claudio, Signor Benedict, my dear friend Leonato have invited you all. I tell you, we shall stay here at least a month.
If you swear, my lord, you shall not refuse. Let me bid you welcome, my lord.
Isn't she the most beautiful lady? She asked my opinion. I need sober judgments. I don't like her. I can never afford her and her needs. If ever Hero will be my wife, I'll always have my eyes laid upon her.
What secret have you kept here?
You hear, Claudio? I can keep a secret. He is in love. With who? Mark how short his answer with Hero Leonardo's short daughter. You come to fetch me, my lord, that I love her. I so love her that I can feel that this is true love.
I shall see you. You look pale with love. Well, if you ever do fall from this fate, it will prove a notable argument.
I have almost not enough in me for such a message, and so I could. To the tuition of God, from my house, I
The
had...
6th of July, your loving friend Benedict.
The body of her discourse is sometimes guarded with fragments.
The melancholy Don John has a conversation with his follower, Conrad.
It's a good year, my lord. Why are you sad?
There isn't anything that can get out of this. Therefore, I can feel whatever I want.
Be reasonable, my lord.
Look, I'm not gonna pretend to like him. It is not me. I'd rather hate him because that is who I am. and my true feelings towards him.
He is your blood. Can't you use your hatred in something worth hating?
I was the bastard brother! Oriacho, I didn't hear you come in. What are you serving? Sorry, take a seat, take a seat.
I came from the supper Leonardo prepared. Your brother of his fast. And you guys prepared an intelligent.
Who's been getting married?
It's your brother's right hand.
Claudio?
Yes, my lord. The daughter and heir of Leonardo.
What a lovely pair. A lovely pair to separate. How did you know about this?
I overheard it in a conference they had. Your brother will disguise as Claudio. And who? Hero for Claudio.
Claudio. Claudio had all the glory over my overthrow. I'll destroy his marriage myself. You both will be assassinated.
To the death, my lord.
Well, things just got interesting. Come, let us go to the supper.
Lead the way, my lord.
Beatriz and Leonato began to prepare Don, John, and Benedict. They compared their faces, wealth, attitude, and body. Beatriz jokes that a man somewhere in between will make a good husband. Leonato cautions Beatriz about her wit, warning that a man will never marry her if he speaks too fittingly. Beatriz says she is thankful to God she has no husband, in some part because she hates wigs. When Leonato advises her to find a beardless husband, she suggested that such a husband will not be manly enough. Further, Beatrice jokes that all men are sons of Adam, and thus her brothers, incest would be a sin.
The revelers are entering. Prepare yourselves.
Can you tell me who you are?
Not now.
I was disdainful. And then, I had my good wit out of the 100 merry tales. Well, this was Senior Benedict said.
Who is he?
I'm sure you know him enough.
Enlighten me.
He's the Prince Jester. Commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he pleases and angers people, and they laugh at him and beat him.
You need the chance a minute. I'll tell you what to say.
Please do. Don't just compare me to others or laugh at me. So original.
Don, John, and Borracho, attempting to cause mischief, approach Claudio and pretend to mistake him for Benedict. They convince him that Don Pedro is in love with Hero and wooing her for himself. Claudio feels jealous and betrayed.
The prince woos for himself. If friendship is constant, then this must be submitted to the love of affairs. But if this happened, farewell, therefore, Hero.
Claudia,
Yes?
come, will you go with me?
Where?
What do you think when you ask your prince what beautiful woman to be?
Please, leave me.
Ha, now you strike like a blind man.
If you won't leave me, then I will leave you. Have you seen Claudio?
Yes, he was here a while ago.
Don Pedro told Benedict that Beatriz has been offending him. Hearing this, Benedict erupts with frustration about Beatriz's insults.
Look, here she comes.
Do you have any errands for me? I would love to do something other than being here.
I have no errands for you. I just wish your company. Lady Beatrice, you have lost the heart of Senior Benedict.
Indeed, my lord. He lent it to me for a while, and I gave him use for it.
Claudio, I have woo in your name, and Lady Hero is one. I have talked to our father. Name the date of marriage, and God gives you joy.
Speak, Claudio. That's your cue.
Silence is the best reward for joy. Lady Hero, as you are mine and I'm yours, don't let our love an exchange.
Speak, cousin. If you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss. Do not let him speak.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Ah, my lord. I thank it, poor fool. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
Don Pedro, Leonardo, and Claudio set the wedding day for the next Monday. In the meantime, Don Pedro proposes a plan to bring Benedict and Beatrice together. He will boast that if they can do it, they will prove themselves better lovers than humans.
Do you want to listen to music?
That would be thoughtful, my lord.
Oh my god. What are they doing?
Alone in Leonardo's garden, Benedict complains that Claudio, who he had considered a bachelor and a military man at heart, has become a lover and is planning to be married.
Claudia, my comrade would do something like this? Getting married? I can't believe this. We're soldiers for Messina's sake.
He contrasts the accessories of war with the accessories of love. Claudio has created the drum of fife of war for the tabor and pipe of romance. Benedict wonders if he will ever change his mind about love and marriage, and concludes that it is more likely that he will be turned into an oyster. Listing every good quality that a woman might possess, he decides that he could never be with any woman who did not possess all of them.
Do you want to listen to music?
Again? Yeah, sure, because continue a while ago.
Messenger plays the music. Before beginning to play, Messenger says,
Note this before my notes. There's not a note of mine that's worth the noting.
Benedict, listening from his hiding place, finds the music beautiful, but wonders if Messenger's terrible voice might be an evil omen. Don Pedro sends Messenger away, asking him to make sure there is music for the Lady Hero's chamber window the next night.
What a wonderful song!
I'm a bad singer. I did try though. Farewell.
Leonardo, you mentioned that Beatrice was in love with Benedict.
I thought that lady would not love any man.
Maybe she does, but it could be fake.
That's just how fate is.
There was never counterfeit of passion. Came so near the lack of passion as she discovers it.
Has she made her affection known to Benedict?
Leonato, Claudio, and Don Pedro worried that even if she did reveal her love, Benedict would likely mock her. Each expresses admiration for Beatrice and decides that Benedict is unworthy of her. Benedict, listening in, concludes that it must be true. Someone as old and bearded as Leonato, the governor of Messina, would never participate in a childish prank. Benedict quickly realizes that he must return Beatrice's love, saying that
I thought I would die a bachelor, but now I thought about getting married.
Beatrice and Benedict saw each other alone in their own company. The two soon-to-be lovers still deny their feelings towards one another in the silent garden.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you to come into dinner.
Against you, well, I am hurt, Beatrice.
No one is more hurt of this than me. If they didn't force me, I wouldn't be here.
I'm sure you take pleasure in tormenting me.
You'll choke on those words, Benedict. I bid you farewell.
In Leonato's garden, Hero prepares to treat Beatrice that Benedict loves her. With the help of Ursula, she plans to hold a conversation and let Beatrice overhear her, just like what Don Pedro, Leonato, and Claudio had done to Benedict. The girls lure the curious Beatrice to the garden, and when they catch sight of her, they begin to talk in loud voices.
Now, Ursula, when Beatrice got calm, our talk must only be of Benedict. Whenever I mention him, praise him more than anyone deserves. It'll be my job to talk about how Benedict is sick with love for Beatrice. It's starting. See? Beatrice has run over like a little bird. Keep close to the ground and trying to overhear us.
Now we're fishing for Beatrice, who's hiding right now in the honeysuckle arbor. Don't worry, I'll do my part.
Then let's get closer so she can hear all the false sweet beavers said for her. No, truly, Ursula. She's too scornful. She's as devious and fierce as the wild hawks on the rocks.
But are you sure that Benedict really loves Beatrice so entirely?
That's what the prince and my fiancé say.
And did they ask you to tell Beatrice about this, madam?
They did want me to tell her, but I persuaded them that if they truly love Benedict, they would try to battle his emotions and keep Beatrice in the dark.
Why did you do that? Doesn't Benedict deserve as much love with a mate as he would have with Beatrice?
With the god of love, I know that he deserves all that a man might possess. There's scorn and disdain in her eyes. She's so in love with herself. She's incapable of loving anyone else. She can't even imagine what love is.
Yes, you're right. It would be bad if she knew about Benedict's love and teased him about it.
It's true. Whenever she meets a man, no matter how wise, young, noble, handsome, she rearranges all his good qualities so they end up looking bad. And so, she never acknowledges the integrity and merit that a man has.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. It would be bad if she knew that, and praise him, and Benedict's love and tease him about it. And you know that your cousin cannot be so much without true judgment, yet tell her of it, hear what she'll say.
No, instead, I'll go to Benedict and advise him to fight his emotions. I'll make up some awful things about my cousin and ruin her reputation. How much an ill word may empoison like him.
And he deserves it. By the way, when are you getting married, madam?
Tomorrow and then every day after that. Come on, let's go inside. I want to show you some clothing so you can tell me what I should wear tomorrow.
We caught her in a trap, madam. I'm sure of it.
If so, then you never know where love will come from. Cupid gets some lovers with arrows, but some he lays traps for.
I'm burning up with shame. Can this be true? Do people criticize me this much for being proud and scornful? Then I'll say goodbye to my contempt. And for pride for being married. Benedict, keep on loving me, and I will return your love.
The four gentlemen said something as well. Don Pedro, Claudio, and Leonato began to tease Benedict as they talked about gifts.
I'll stay in Messina until you're married. Then I'll go to Aragon.
Wait, I'll come with you if you allow me.
No, I'll ask only Benedict to come with me. He's evaded love once or twice. And since then, Cupid doesn't dare to shoot at him.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, I am not the same man as I was before.
I agree. I think you seem more serious.
No, there's no love in him. Unless he means love for his strange costume. He's a Dutchman today, a French tomorrow, and sometimes wears the clothing of two countries at once. Unless you're talking about his love for this kind of foolishness.
I know who loves him.
I bet I know to someone who clearly doesn't know him at all.
Old sire, will you please walk with me for a bit? Not, and I have 8 or 9 well considered stating. Now don't want this supposed to hear.
I bet my life is dead to speak with Leonardo about Beatrice. Good evening, brother.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak with you.
In private, if you wish.
But Count Claudio can stay, for what I'm about to say concerns him.
What's the matter?
Do you plan on getting married tomorrow?
You know he does.
Yes, but if there's any reason why you shouldn't get married, I urge you to tell me. I hope that, after I tell you my news, you'll think better of me.
Why? What's the matter?
I came here to tell you that... wait. I'll make this short, since she's been talked about for too long. The lady is unfaithful. What? Who? Hero? Is worse than wicked. Come with me tonight, and you'll see a man enter her bedroom chambers. If you still love her after that, then marry her tomorrow. Then may this be so. If you won't risk coming to see her tonight, don't claim to know what she's like. If you still love her.
Oh, this day has turned into a disaster.
Oh, mischief has ruined our plans. Oh, a plague has been prevented. Thank God. That is what you will say once you have seen my
Everyone gathered inside the church to celebrate the wedding of Claudio and Hero. People were delighted, their faces full of glee, except for a specific man that will marry the daughter of the governor of Messina.
Ay, shit. Hala.
Alright, Friar Francis. Let's keep this short. Do a simple ceremony. It is all the particular duties of the marriage later.
Have you come here, my lord, to marry this lady?
No! No? It comes to being married to her. You are the one who has come to marry her.
Lady, have you come here to marry this couple? If either of you knows any secret reason why these two should not be joined in marriage, I order you on your souls to say so. Do you know any hero?
None, my lord.
Do you know any? Come.
Hold on, father. Father, are you gonna give me your daughter freely?
As free, son, as God gave her to me.
Then take her back! Look how she blushes like a virgin. Does that show modesty? No, it doesn't. It shows guilt, not modesty.
But what do you mean, my lord? My dear lord, if it was you who took her
I know what
virginity-
you're about to say, Leonardo. I never seduced her or say any indecent words towards her.
And have I ever seemed less than modest or
No.
appropriate to you?
Curse you for your false appearances, Leonardo. Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this our eyes?
Oh, this is so. But what of this, my lord?
As her father, I order you to let her answer my question truthfully.
Oh God, help me! How I'm being attacked! What kind of game is this?
Who was the guy you were talking to at midnight? At 1?
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Well then, you are no virgin. Leonato, I'm sorry if you have to hear this, but I swear on my honor that we saw and heard Hero talking to a brute at her window last night.
Oh, hero, because of you and your wickedness. Goodbye. I'll stay away from love.
Why? How now, cousin? Wherefore seek you down?
Come, let's go. This revelation has overwhelmed her.
How is she? Oh, Faith, don't spare Hero for big cutting. That is the best way to cover over a shame.
Why? How now, cousin Hero?
The friar comes up with a plan. Leonardo will pretend that Hero is died, and meanwhile the rest of the picture and slaughter the conversation. If they are true, if they are false, the marriage will survive. The friar guesses that Claudio will wed when he learns that everything is Hero. And all the more ready to theory. Benedict expresses support and Leonardo agrees with that. Everyone leaves with Benedict and gets Benedict comforts Beatrice, who is weeping over what has happened to her cousin. In the course of their conversation, they confess their love for one.
Come, ask me. I'll do anything for you.
Kill Claudio.
Huh, not for the wild world.
Then, rejecting my request, you kill me instead. Goodbye.
Wait, sweet Beatrice.
My body waits here, but the rest of me is gone. You don't really love me? I beg you to let me go.
Beatrice,
I swear I'm going.
not until we part as friends.
How dare you try to be my friend when you refuse to fight my enemy?
Is Claudio your enemy?
Hasn't he proven himself to be a great villain? Dishonoring my cousin? He pretended everything was fine until the moment they were exchanging vows.
Sweet Beatrice, I swear by this hand that I love you.
Don't just swear by it. Put your hands to some use that will prove you love me.
That's enough for me then. I'll challenge him. And with that, I'll kiss your hand, and I'll live it. I swear that Claudio will pay dearly for this. And keep me your thoughts. Go, comfort your cousin, and I will tell them that she's dead. With that.
The police brought instructors in Barastro for further interrogation.
Is our whole assembly here? What's your name, my friend? What again? And yours?
I'm a gentleman, sir. And my name is Conrad.
Please write down Master Gentleman Conrad.
Honor, sir. We tell you we're not criminals.
It's a marvelous witty fella, no doubt. But I'll outmaneuver you. Come over here. I'll whisper a word in your ear. Sir, we tell you, we believe that you're both lying criminals.
Sir, I tell you that we are not.
This man said, sir, that Don John, Prince's brother, was a villain.
Master,
Be quiet, you! I swear I don't like the look of you. What else did you hear him say?
This man said, sir, I heard that Don John had given him thousands of pieces of gold to wrongfully accuse the lady hero.
That's burglary. What else did you hear?
I heard that Count Claudio was meant to disgrace Lady.
Died on spot because of grief. Let them be in the hands. Away from me. Good. Come on, tie them up. You're a little stinker. You ass! You ass! You ass! How can you call me that? Ass. Gentlemen, remember that I am an ass. Even though it's not written down, don't forget that I am an ass. You are! I'm a wise man! And what's more, I'm the officer of the law! And what's more, I'm a household! And what's more, I'm a handsome ass! Lenny Lucina! Take it away!
Absolutely nothing to do. Who are, in a long speech, rails against attempts to much recent problems, and termed a with air and agony with words.
Puzzle. Yeah. What you doing? Bakit nantukan yung kamay mo?
Good day. Good day to the both of you. Hear this, my lords.
Leonardo hints at challenging Claudio to a duel. Antonio, who thinks that he's really dead, steps in and tries to start the fight right then and there. Leonardo comes and calls him down and leads him away.
Here comes the man we went to seek. Senor, what news?
Good day, my lord.
We were just looking for you.
Well, why don't you entertain us? Because me and Leonardo and Antonio nearly had a fight.
There is a mascot word. I'll run for you.
Well, I don't think so.
Benedict challenged Claudio to a duel, and Claudio accepts. Claudio implies that beating Benedict would be as easy as hard to beat as a police.
I don't see your tears here, Benedict.
Let's talk about this. Look, there's no feelings. Look, I have to go. I have to meet Lord Lambert.
He's thinking about Beatrice.
Sounds about just right.
Benedict mentions that Don John has fled from
Where have my brother's men captured?
Listen to their offenses, my lord.
Officer, what offense did they commit?
Well,
They have... Mary, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruly. And secondarily, they are slanders. Six and lastly, they belie the lady. And thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying knives.
First, I ask thee what they have done. Thirdly, I ask thee what's their offense. And sixth and lastly, what they have committed. And to conclude, what you lay to their charge.
rightly reasoned.
Sweet prince, let me go no farther to mine answer. Do you hear me? Does this count kill you? I have deceived even in your very eyes what your wisdom will not discover. This shallow fools is brought to light.
Did my brother set you on to do this?
Yes, and he paid me richly for it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled upon this villainy.
Oh, hero, I made a great mistake.
Which of them is the mastermind?
You're going for someone who wronged you dearly. Then look at me.
Why don't you just forgive them, my lord?
Sir, I know this has nothing to do with the hero, but the offenders did call me an ass.
You are an ass. You are an ass.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Stop with those asses.
Let it go, sir.
He's an
Oh,
ass.
yes,
He is
I
an ass.
discharge you of your prisoners, and I thank you.
You're still an ass,
You're still an ass, man. You're
Go.
still an ass.
Go!
Meanwhile, in the church, Leonardo, Antonio, Beatriz, Benedict, Giro, Ursula, and the friars gathered around the second wedding of Claudius and the hero. Everyone was pleased. Claudius did not come to the agreement.
Didn't I tell you? She was innocent. Are innocent as well, because they were deceived by those dogs.
Well, I'm glad everything has been sorted out. Friar, I have a favor for you. Tell me what you want me to do. Sign me up or undo me, one or another. Senor Leonardo, the truth is your niece likes me.
Oh, she sees you with the eyes my daughter lent her. It's true.
And I do with an eye of love behind her.
But what did you want?
Sir, I'm puzzled of what Jesus said. And as far as I want you to give Beatrice and I your blessing to be married.
Good day to all these lovely people.
Sorry I'm late. Well, I think you're nervous. Lady Hero, give me your hand. And as for your permission, I will be your husband if you allow me.
If when I live, I am your other wife, and when you love me, you are my other husband.
I can tell you that all these shocking things are true. In the meantime, after the wedding ceremony, I can tell you all about the beautiful hero's death. In the meantime, let's just accept all these wonderful things and let's head back to the chapel. Wait a moment. Are you married, please?
That's my name. What do you want?
Do you love me?
No. No more than it's me. Do you love me?
Surely no. No more than reasonable.
Well then, Ursula and my cousin have been very much deceived, for they swore you did.
They swore that you were sick in love with me.
They swore that you were nearly dead with love for me.
Well, here is a clumsy sonnet dedicated to Lady Beatrice. Hey.
And here's another poem, which I stole from my cousin.
Oh, she sees you with the eyes my daughter lent her. It's true.
And I do with an eye of love behind her.
But what did you want?
Sir, I'm puzzled of what you just said. But as far as I want you to give Beatrice and I your blessing to be married.
Good day to all these lovely people.
Sorry I'm late. Well, I think you're nervous. Lady Hero, give me your hand. And as for your permission, I will be your husband if you allow me.
If when I live, I am your other wife, and when you love me, you are my other husband.
I can tell you that all these shocking things are true. In the meantime, after the wedding ceremony, I can tell you all about the beautiful hero's death. In the meantime, let's just accept all these wonderful things and let's head back to the chapel.
Wait a moment. Are you married, please?
Yes, my name. What do you want?
Do you love me?
No. No more than it's me. Do you love me?
Surely no. No more than reasonable.
Well then, Ursula and my cousin have been very much deceived, for they swore you did.
They swear that you were sick in love with me.
They swore that you were nearly dead with love for me.
Well, here is a clumsy sonnet dedicated to Lady Beatrice. Hey!
And here's another poem, which I stole from my cousin's packet, in your handwriting, and all about her adoration for Benedict.
Our handwriting gives away our heart. Come on, I'll take you. But honestly, I only take it out of pity. Oh, shut up. Come on, my friends, we're all here. Let's dance and have a dance, hero.
Oh, no. We'll dance after the wedding. Oh.
No, before that, musician, music!
My lord, your brother John was caught by armed soldiers as he fled. He's been brought back to Messina.
Let's talk about that later. And for now, let's all have some fun and dance.
Thank you everyone for listening to our play. For our curtain call, I will introduce the characters and Boy played by Jubel San Miguel, Dogberry played by Macmil Mercado, Conrad played by Alexander Binay, Messenger played by Diego Modinyawe, Boracchio played by C.A. Mariano, Don Pedro played by Art Gano, Don John played by Jerome Escobedo, Ursula played by Elijah Dilem, Benedict played by
Sizer Romero. Leonardo played by Frederick Peralta.
Thank you.
Antonio played by Vince Herrera. Beatriz played by Karina Sardua. Mary played by Macmil Mercado. Conrad played by Alexander Pinay. Messenger played by Diego Modinawit. Boracchio played by C.A. Mariano. Don Pedro played by Art Gano. Don John played by Jerome Escobedo. Ursula played by Elijah Dillem. Benedict played by Sizer Romero. Leonardo played by Frederick Peralta.
Thank you.
Antonio played by Vince Herrera. Beatriz played by Karina Sardua. Claudio played by Daniel Santana. Hero played by Julian and Austria. And our narrator, Ashley Adelaide.
That's all. Thank you.